Welcome back. Well, on March 17, 2011, members of the Anne Arundel County Police Department's Vice Unit executed a search and seizure warrant at 7258 Mockingbird Circle in Glen Burnie. Joining us now is Public Information Officer Justin Mulcahy with further details on the investigation. Justin.
Thanks, Eric. This concluded an investigation into a suspect at this residence selling steroids in Anne Arundel County. Upon searching the residence, detectives recovered approximately 125 pills believed to be an anabolic steroid, 321 liquid vials of suspected steroids, a cardboard flat containing new glass vials used to package the liquid steroids, numerous bags of vial lids, 2 crimping tools used to secure the lids to the vials, also numerous small Ziploc bags, 2 cell phones, a Sharps container, and a Glock 22 40 caliber pistol. Now, the suspect in this case was subsequently arrested and charged with multiple CDS, which stands for Controlled Dangerous Substance, charges. That suspect is Leonard Phelps, age 29, of 7258 Mockingbird Circle in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Moving on now to our second incident, which took place on March 20th around 4:15 in the afternoon. That's when officers from the Eastern District responded to the area of Mountain Ridge Court and Hospital Drive in Glen Burnie for a report of a strong-arm robbery of a citizen that just took place. When officers arrived, they spoke with the victim, a 20-year-old male from Glen Burnie, who advised that he was walking in the area of the Mountain Ridge community when he was approached by 3 male subjects. The subjects demanded property from the victim and then forcibly took a shopping bag containing various property prior to fleeing the scene. A description of the suspects was broadcast, and officers responding to the area located the 3 suspects near Elvaton Road, and they were positively identified by the victim. They were arrested and charged with robbery, second-degree assault, along with false imprisonment. First suspect was charged as a juvenile. That was a 16-year-old male from Glen Burnie. Suspect number 2 was Deon T. Williams, age 18, of 8221 Severn Orchard Court in Severn, Maryland. Suspect number 3 is Joseph Williams, age 18, of 7878 Tall Pines Court, Apartment F, in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Now, as always, folks, if you have any information on any crimes or suspects mentioned on the show, don't hesitate to call, email, or text your tip to Metro Crime Stoppers Hotline. It's available 24 hours a day, toll-free. The number is 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. You can also text message MCS plus your message to CRIMES. That's 274-637. Also, visit the website at www.metrocrimestoppers.net. Remember, phone calls are not recorded and callers remain anonymous. You might be eligible for a cash reward of up to $2,000. Back to you, Eric.
Thanks, Justin.
Well, did you tune in late for Week in Review because you were stuck in traffic tonight? That's okay, because we air every day in the morning and evening, and we're also online, but that still doesn't fix the traffic problem. County Executive Leopold has appointed a citizen advisory committee whose job it is to find solutions to our gridlock. The group is helping craft the Transportation Functional Master Plan, which will guide decisions in the future. The committee was appointed after listening sessions were held all over the county to hear from citizens. Speaking of the committee, County Executive Leopold said, "An efficient transportation network is vitally important to enhancing our economic development in order to remain competitive in the region and global economy." You can find out more about the Transportation Master Plan by going online to www.aacounty.org and clicking on the link on our homepage. This week, the Anne Arundel County Police Department announced Operation HIDE, or Handicap Id Enforcement, an initiative focused on providing enforcement and deterrence to motorists who fraudulently use handicap placards, tags, and commit handicap parking violations. All 4 patrol districts will participate in the operation, which began on February 21, 2011, and will continue through November 20, 2011. Uniformed personnel from each district will take part in an enforcement week in February, May, August, and November, targeting handicap parking violations at shopping centers and malls in the county. Also, during these scheduled weeks, officers will target individuals using fraudulent handicap placards, tags, or using handicap placards and tags without proper authorization. The Americans with Disabilities Act requires commercial areas to reserve parking for disabled drivers. Many motorists use handicap spaces without using a proper placard or tag, by using another family member's placard or tag, or using a deceased person's placard or tag, thus needlessly taking handicap parking away from people who really need it. According to the Motor Vehicle Administration, a placard for persons with a disability is valid for 4 years, and a temporary placard may be valid for anywhere from 3 weeks up to 6 months. Registration stickers must also be applied to plates every 2 years. Placards must be hung on the inside rearview mirror. If the vehicle does not have an inside mirror, or the inside mirror is not visible from the rear, You may display the placard on top of the dashboard on the driver's side. The placard side displayed must show the expiration date of the disability placard. The point is, viewers, be sure to keep your copy of the medical certification in your possession whenever you use the placard or plates, and this must be presented to law enforcement upon request. Anyone committing fraud or misrepresenting themselves when applying for or using a parking placard for people with disabilities is subject to a fine of up to $500. If disability conditions are not met, the plate or placards may be revoked.
I think I know everything about that now, Carla. I'm fortunate, there are a lot of people out there with disabilities, and this is a very serious issue. And it's good that we're able to explain that to folks, that here's the proper way to do it, make sure you're doing it, so that when folks come in and they see somebody that's parked in one of these disability slots that do not have the proper documentation, they can report that to law enforcement officials and we can address that
That's
situation.
Right. We were very thorough.
So, thank you for pointing all that out to us. Well, folks, good news is summer's coming soon, and it's not too early to start thinking about swimming programs. In this week's Recreation and Park Spotlight, Carolyn Ryan is at the Arundel Olympic Swim Center with our own swimmer extraordinaire, Franklin Cheney, to talk about swimming. Carolyn.
Thanks, Eric. We're here at the Arundel Olympic Swim Center with Franklin Cheney, Chief of Recreation Services.
Thank you for having me today, Carolyn.
Absolutely. So, gearing up for swim season, what's going on here at the pool?
Well, first is the Arundel Olympic Swim Center. Last year, we celebrated our 20th birthday party here. So we're in our 21st year. It's still a wonderful facility, a great place for the family to come out. But this place is very, very popular for our adult swimmers. It's a great place to get a good workout. And then a lot of people say swimming is the best workout. So, as you see the pictures of this facility and everything that's happening, it's just a great place for citizens in Anne Arundel County.
Now they offer lessons and open swimming?
Well, certainly for kids programs, as soon as you're potty trained, you're ready to start taking our classes at the age of 3. You take introductory classes and then you kind of work yourself through the program. So the programs kind of started last week, so still time to get in for this year. If not, gear up for the next session.
Great. And how do people get information about the programs here?
Well, the best, certainly you can call here. The number's 410-222-7933. Certainly call here or go on our website. And as one that's helped our website out very much, www.aacounty/recparks. It's a great website to learn about not only this facility, the other North Arundel Aquatic Center, and all the rec programs that we have.
Great. Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
Well, thank you for being here, and hope the citizens really enjoy the sites here and come out, because it's open, all Saturday, Sunday, during the week. It's just a great place to be and great exercise. And as we learn more and more of the world today, getting exercise and being safe is a great thing to do.
Great. Maybe we'll see you out there doing a few laps. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Carolyn. Well, I tell you, I can't wait to open up my pool. Just something about swimming in the summer, and you just can't wait to be there for swimming. But we got a little guest with us today.
Yes, we do.
From the Annapolis Area Christian School, we've got Victoria, who's been involved in job shadowing today. She got to job shadow me for the day. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did.
How lucky.
How lucky. I don't know about that. But she got to job shadow a government official. I know this is Junior Job Shadowing Day at the Annapolis Area Christian School, and we're pleased to have you with us. And your grandmother is a county employee. She is a legislative aide to one of our council members, Rose Brooks, and we're happy to have Victoria here, who is not a swimmer, Carla, but a dancer. And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I've been dancing since I was 3, and I started off just doing ballet and tap and jazz. But as I progressed, I got involved with point and lyrical and started competing. So it was great. It's been a great experience, and I love it.
So have you ever done a dance called Zumba? It's the Zumba thing. It's this new craze that's it's spreading all throughout the county, I guess all throughout the country, I would imagine. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it. I haven't done it yet, but the studio that I go to, they're teaching classes, and I've wanted to do it. So in the future, I probably will.
Yeah. Would you recommend doing
I do Zumba. It's fun. It's a fun way to exercise, and she'd be amazing at it, unlike the rest of us. So,
yeah. So how's life at Annapolis Area Christian School? You're a junior in high school, getting ready to go into your senior year here next year. A lot of big plans for yourself?
Well, I mean, I have the future planned out in my mind, but you never know if it's going to work out like that. But so far, I've loved high school. It's been great. Junior year has actually been the hardest for me, but, you know, I'm getting through it. It's a struggle, but I'm going.
Yeah, I think junior year is the hardest
It really
year
is.
of high school in general. So what are your future plans that you were talking about?
Well, after high school, I plan to go to a college for dance and then hopefully go into a ballet company afterwards and see where that takes me.
Well, best of luck to you, Victoria. You're going to help us close out the show here. So at the very end, we're going to tell everybody goodbye as soon as I tell everybody how they can watch us. Now, for me, kindergarten was my hardest year. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode online anytime at www.aacounty.org. Archive episodes are available at blip.tv and YouTube by searching for Anne Arundel County Week in Review. You can also subscribe to the free video podcast at iTunes. All right, folks, please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county, and you're on cue. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.